Welcome in. I'm going to talk a little bit about Summer Solstice, which is taking place tomorrow. And then I'm going to do a collective reading. Let me know where you're tapping in from. There's a lot of strong energies right now. I feel like it's kind of split. Some are experiencing a lot of darkness, a lot of chaos. What up? And others are in this mode of activation. Panama, hey. There's these beautiful opportunities right now, you guys, and I just keep getting it like genius availability, or like opportunity for expansion of your genius DNA. And I'm just going to get a couple animal spirit cards to start, and then I'm going to talk about Summer Solstice a little bit, and then I will get into the reading. If I have time afterwards, I'll pull a few cards for you guys, okay? Just make sure you're tapping the screen. So there's this energy that wants to come out. This is like literally the third time it's come out today, in different ways, around people taking off masks, taking off facades, like discovering their true potential in like their authenticity. Like finding, I see it like finding keys in your like quirkiness, in your your aestheticness. And for some, I feel this as you're going to be able to turn this into something big. Like you were meant to have this quirk or whatever it is, like this unusual, there's something about you that maybe you were hiding or you didn't realize or even remember. It could have been repressed, but there's something, and it's got a very like childlike, innocent energy, this essence of tapping into like inner child, inner wisdom, and finding, I'm hearing right now, finding in there the source, connecting with creator energy. So let's just let's get into it. I don't have too long. What's up, Sunbeam? Thank you guys for tapping the screen and for following all the things that help us creators. I definitely appreciate it. Hey, Kevin. All right, so Summer Solstice tomorrow, June 21st, marks the first day of summer. It is the longest day of the year. So if we think about what this means metaphorically, right? The sun is out the longest. We have the most light being shown upon us. This means ideas, information, and I'm going to get into why like there's going to be a lot of information that's available, because we have a gang of Gemini energy, and then we also have Venus and Mars both in Leo, which always reminds me of the sun. It's associated with the sun. There's just this huge draw of sun energy, right? If you think of the sun, it's literally our source, right? It's our source of energy here on the planet. It's it's literally, attributed to information, to knowledge, to wisdom, to positivity, to happiness, accomplishments. So definitely a super activating time. In the nature-based cultures, they recognized it as Litha, and it was one of the most sacred Sabbats of the year. It's the start of the summer months, right? Stonehenge, they have they gather for summer solstice, and they have these long day and night celebrations, and they watch the sun align and shine through a certain point in the structure. And there's a lot of like metaphoric symbolism rooted in this. Hey, welcome in. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. Hi, Toya. Yeah, so it's just, I just keep seeing it like this upload, this activation of light. And then we had the Schumann resonances this past week with these beautiful, I'm sure many of you saw them, these beautiful, weird, sacred geometry shapes that we haven't seen before. And I just keep getting, like, it's just a huge time for activations, right? For people to recognize, like, their gifts, their abilities, remembrance of who you are, like, on a soul level. Hey, Emma. Thank you for the paper crane. So there's a few things that you can do around this time. Real quick, I was talking about the symbolism. There's metaphors here for like life force energy, for fertility, for growth, and the cycle of time itself, the cycles of nature itself, right? So there's a few things here that you could do to really bring about these activations. It's through your intention that things come into being. So by taking time to acknowledge your life force energy and all the energy around us, and to give back in some way. And some ways that I've found that is really beneficial is if you create like a little ceremony or a ritual or some kind of celebration. Like, I know I'm big on celebrating, so I try to get together family for like any reason possible, but it's a good way to express your gratitude for all of life's gifts, right? To honor life. And there's many ways besides like celebration. I personally like cookouts, but I also find a lot of power and activations in connecting with nature, like spending time in nature alone. You could create like a little altar where maybe you light a candle and just, contemplate or sit in reverence, sit in awe, sit in gratitude. You could go for a walk. You could, like, if you're really like all about that life, you could like leave a little fairy offering or anything that is showing your appreciation, showing your reverence. Could connect with the clouds. I love like cloud gazing, and if you look closely, you'll even be able to see like ancestors or like spirit guides peeking out, the elementals. Really beautiful, magical. You could sit under the stars, right? You could watch the sunset or rise. And one thing that has been really powerful for me is just to ask for the information or ask for the activations. Ask to activate, or even better, command to activate your genius DNA, your genius, Akash, if you will. And make sure that you're setting your intentions. What do you want? Maybe even like what habits can you fall back from, right? What can you honor yourself with? Self-care is going to be really important at this time. Making sure that you're spending, at least some time, at least once a week, doing something for yourself. It's also a 7-day tomorrow on solstice. It's numerologically speaking, it's a 7-day, and we're also in a 7-year. And this gives energy to the divine connection. I always think of divinity within the 7 major chakras. The 7th being like that final epicenter of consciousness. It's completion. But the 7 means like spirituality, and it also has this tone of communication, of logic and understanding, intellect. Really good time for introspection and to pay attention to your own thoughts and your own feelings. Hello, welcome in. 7 is ruled by the moon, which is your internal world. And then we just had the new moon in Gemini, and today the moon moved into Cancer. So you think about using if you're thinking about your internal world, right? We're moving from Gemini being the more logical, understanding, intellectual, into intuitive, sensitive Cancer. So we're able to take some of this information and then integrate it emotionally. Yes, I love that, enchanting moon. And then we also have the sun in Gemini, right? Well, that's what a new moon is. It's when the moon is in the same sign as the sun. And we also have Mercury in Gemini. Mercury is ruled by Gemini. So this is like a lot of this intellectual, logical, information, communicative energy that's coming forward. So like I said, activations, like literal opportunities for your genius to really start flowing. Make sure you're commanding it. Make sure that you are setting the intention to activate that energy. Also communication. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is communication and intellect, and it's this search for knowledge. It's this search for information. Hey, Steffi. The more information that a Gemini collects, the better. So, and there's also this energy here in sharing your information and how you can help others at this time with sharing what you know. High amounts of energy coming in. You might want to feel like you want to get out and do shit more. You're feeling a little more energy or momentum. But we also have like this crazy funkiness with the Schumann resonance going on. So if you're feeling tired, just listen to your body. I know another thing that's really been coming through for insight is to make sure that you're activating your water. Right? Make sure that you are setting your intention into your water. You can like picture it coming out from your hands as you're holding your glass of water, or you can just use your imagination to send light, or energies of plenty is something that I like putting into my water. The energy of abundance, of whatever it is that you want more of in your life at this time. Like I said, Mars and Venus are also in Leo, which is again that sun energy, right? So it's this just push of opportunity for positive flowing information and activations. How do you stop overthinking and constant external validation? What's helped me is hypnosis. And if you want to talk about that, I am a certified hypnotherapist. You can feel free to message me. Also meditation, yoga, anything that's going to bring you into your internal world and help you to quiet your mind, as well as setting your intentions and just becoming more conscious of your mind and where you're allowing your thoughts to go. Okay, I think that was the end of... Mars and Venus are in Leo, right? Mars is energy. It's like power. It's momentum. And Venus is love, things that you love. It's beauty, it's abundance, it's money. So you might be finding that your manifestations are really moving at a fast rate right now. So please be careful with your words. Your words are creating your reality. So make sure that you are focused on the shit that you do want. Okay. All right. So I pulled some cards when I was meditating on this reading. The first card that came out, and I had said that when we pulled the unicorn, what? The raccoon, it's take off your masks. Take off the mask of your everyday persona. And I just feel like this is this energy that's helping us to become more aligned with who we really are, right? It's you could be recognizing traits or characteristics that they aren't even in alignment with your belief systems anymore, right? As we grow, our belief systems evolve, and I'm going to pull some cards about this card, but I'm going to first just go through the rest of the cards. But this is the card that stood out to me the most. I feel like some could be really having some difficult times at this time with others, and it's because there's a persona that you're emulating that isn't true. It's not connected to source. It's something maybe that you had picked up based off of past experiences, past relationships. Yeah. The next card we have Mary Magdalene, and go forward and leave the past behind. So again, this energy of movement forward, it's evolution, right? We are learning to become our most authentic selves. We're moving forward towards our goals. Unfortunately, oftentimes what it takes for some to realize who they are is for them to hit rock bottom. Just don't stay stuck there. For those that are in that really low place right now, don't stay stuck there. And then we've got illumination. It's number 33, master number. This is that activation energy that I've been talking about. This is literally, it looks like the sun is just beaming down on her, this beautiful white light. It's a powerful time for healing right now. What I'm hearing is don't stay stuck in the story that you want to get out of. Somebody needs to start telling a new story. You can look at the people that like have what you want and start emulating more of those characteristics. Welcome in. I always pull an activation card. Yeah, that's awesome. Activate it is what I'm hearing. Make sure when you're pulling it, you are commanding that activation to be. And then we got mountain and education. So this is more of this energy of, this struggle and the learning experiences that come from it. So it's, like I said, it's through that rock bottom, it's through that conflict or that struggle that you realize that, usually it takes for us to hit that rock bottom for us to like really surrender or ask for help from spirit, God, creator, angels. I think that has a lot to do with it, because when you're at that low point, it's like you turn to God, right? And then from that, you receive, right? From that place of asking, from that place of surrender, it's when you're open, you're in a state of allowance. And then we have number 1, the bone collector, which brings us back to source, right? It's this activating energy. So for those that are going through some shit right now, please know that this energy is coming for you. It's coming for you, and it's going to be good. You just have to move beyond the conflict. You've got to look for solution and reach out to spirit, right? Don't be afraid to ask for help or to ask for support. I remember I used to be the type, like, I never wanted to ask God or or anybody really for help. I always thought like I would be wasting his time, or, you know, and it's that energy where I realized you have to ask. It's only because we have willpower or free will. It's only when we ask do we receive the support, because we're setting that intention for the support to come our way, right? All the angels of perception are listening and taking orders, basically. It's like the genie, right? The genie is the universe, and you just have to will it and ask it. Enchanting, tell a new story. It can be, but it can also be easy. It can be easy to ask. You just gotta, it's one of those things where it's like a program, you know what I mean? Like we're so programmed not to ask, or afraid of rejection, which that's not connected to source. Rejection isn't a thing when we're talking about on a soul level. There's no rejection. The universe only knows abundance, right? It's us that block our own flow. Deanna, awesome. It's coming. It's coming. Let's see. We've got the Cobra. The Cobra is the wise inner teacher. It's wisdom. It's understanding. And then the Hawk. I feel this as a new perception, a new connection with the divine, with source, with your inner wisdom. Right? The source of everything is within you. All of your happiness, all of your misery, all of the knowledge of all of the world is literally within you. It just takes for you to calm the mind and redirect your energy. I don't know who that was for. Let's see. This is also about really tapping into your intuition. It's your internal. The Hawk can see things. Like he can zone in and see something very small, and he can also expand his sight out and see the whole picture. And I feel this as this inner and outer collaboration. It's like spirit delivering alignments for those that are seeking for it and for those that are open for it. I love that. Hi, Ona. Let's see. What should we go from here? We got the Phoenix. Yes. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Crocodile. So the Crocodile talks about being patient, right? The Crocodile doesn't just clamp down on anything. He waits for the right moment. I also feel this as a clearing, getting rid of the shit that's been holding you back, people, places, things, and ideas that are just no longer in resonance. It's a literal, it's like a clearing of the slate, right? With the Phoenix, it's literally burning up your ego. It's liberation that comes from, I know people change. They have to want to change, though. And I think once people realize how powerful they are, meaning you create all of your happiness and you create all of your misery, the source of everything is within you. So absolutely, I know people change. I've changed. I have changed a lot. What's up, Ash? So the Phoenix is this energy of creating anew. It's it's freedom. It's freedom from suffering, from past karma. It's a liberation. It's rebirth energy. Some of you guys would do good. This is something that's been coming up past couple of days, is doing, like, what do they call it? Grounding, or where you go outside with your bare feet, basically. I think is it grounding? They might call it something else. Earthing. I think it's earthing. Where you go outside and you really connect in. There's something here with the first chakra, the root. This is about, I see this as the universe like the universe literally conspiring in your favor and lifting away the baggage that's just no longer necessary. So if you find that people, places, things, ideas shift dramatically or suddenly fall away, or you feel a strong intuitive nudge to move away from something, listen to it, right? Listen to your intuition, because that's where it's at. It's not going to lead you astray. I promise. Oh, there they are. I can't find any shoes. That's one way. I do this thing where you go outside and sit, and it's like grounding cord to take away the negative. Yeah, so I love that. I like connecting in, like envision like a silver string in my feet, connecting in with the universe, with the central sun. And then I will like imagine another one coming from my head if I'm like outside in the sun, connecting to the sun above. And then I will like picture, imagine anything that's like holding me down, any negative or stuck energy just flowing out of my feet while the sun is like activating and going through. Beautiful. And then you can like, I like to see that positive energy going out, like sending love and healing out past my house and past my town and past, thank you, Kat, welcome in, past my state and country, and then into the cosmos around the whole world. It's really powerful. It's really, for those that know, you know. What's up, Buck? All right, let's pull some tarot. Let me know where everybody's tapping in from. Where are you connecting your light from? Let's see. We got the Knight. Oh shit! The Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands just literally flew out here. Fire energy of creation, inspiration. Again, the sun energy. It's like, what do you want to do? Let's do it. What do you want to do? Let's get it done. What direction do you want to move in? What story do you want to tell? Ohio, Scotland, welcome in. Samantha, I need help with guidance and abilities. Should I do? If I have time after I'm done with the reading for the collective, I'll pull a couple cards if you stick around, okay? Yeah, this is energy of planning something. I feel like there's something in the works. And all information is information that's there. It's what you're available to that reaches you. And some are making themselves available for some really beautiful creative flow. Some of you have your own business that could really start kicking off. Make sure that you're listening to any ideas or inspiration that comes in that, like, might help. I don't know. Lots of ideas, lots of passionate, fiery energy. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles. This is literally you receiving everything that you want. Right? It's the fruits of your labor. It's, the universe sees you. You've been putting out these energies, and now everything that you've been calling on, everything that you've been wanting is coming directly your way. Don't block that shit. I don't know who that's for. Don't block that shit. How do we block it? With doubt, with impatience, with jealousy, envy. Don't block it. Remember, all the universe knows is abundance. And it looks like she's like literally getting money off the tree. It's like money grows on trees. It does, right? It's letting go of lack mindset and trusting that the universe is got you, and continuing to let go of the shit that's just no longer, it's not your vibration anymore. You know it, you're feeling it. It's time to let it go. We've got the Star. Oh my God. Tell me why this looks exactly like what I was just talking about with the string. The Star card talks about hope. It talks about having faith. It talks about being sure, and it's a reminder of your connection to Source. It's a reminder that you're connected to all of it and that the universe is giving you exactly what you put out there. There's no mistakes. It feeds you back that same energy. So I see this as a taking back your power, taking back control of your life, seeing through illusions and letting go of the shit. There's some painful endings here, but at the end of the day, especially if this is relationship and there's been an ending, we've got the Lovers. But I'm seeing this as the Lovers coming after an ending. Like, I feel like this is soul relationship and somebody is really focused on the right one, like not wasting time with the wrong one anymore. And that's what this has done for you. It's this energy of, no, I know what I don't want. I'm moving towards my own healing, which is moving me towards more like-minded individuals that can understand me, that can get me, that can love me, that can treat me how I deserve to be treated, exactly how I treat them. And for some, there's an understanding that we are projecting out and having these relationships to show us something about ourselves at the same time. And in that understanding, we're able to learn and grow and evolve and own our shit. Right? You can't not own your shit when you realize this. You can't. It's beautiful. It's absolute perfection. It's time to choose your path, though. It's time to, some could be getting caught up in materialism, or I keep hearing like jealousy or like envy. Watch that. Bring yourself back to gratitude. Remember, who you are. And if there's somebody that has what you want, instead of being jealous or envious, and maybe it's even like a subconscious thing, you're not even like really realizing that you are, but if you're feeling, energetically that kind of, it's the energy like, damn, they have it, why can't I have it? Watch yourself. Instead, pull yourself back to that gratitude, back to this connection, and ask, back to that asking energy of, how can I get there? What characteristics do I need to emulate? What activations do I need? Trust that source is delivering them to you right on time. I love this energy. I don't even want to end it. Let's see. Let's get some moon magic cards. Thank you guys for all the... Oh, I was a cowboy. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate you so much. Let's see. We got, I know myself deeply and I find myself worthy. I know myself deeply and I find myself worthy. Yeah, it's that energy. Like, I know what I don't want and I know what I'm headed towards, and I'm not settling for less. And the healing that comes along the way. I have power. It is real. I love it. I have power. It is real. I have power. It is real. Let's get one more. Life is conspiring for me. Absolute perfection. Thank you, Spirit. Life is conspiring for me. On the bottom, we've got, I teach people how to treat me. I teach people how to treat me. All right, I'll pull some cards. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, I can pull a few cards. If you'd like a card, just drop it like it's on. Drop your name or your zodiac or something. Something. All right. What deck am I using? Drop it like it's hot. All right, cats. We'll start with you. Ashley, I'll get you next, okay? I should be able to get everybody. There's not that many people in here. All right, cat. I feel like there's another deck calling me, but I don't think it's sitting here. I know. You got the moon in reverse, Cat. This is you seeing more clearly, right? The moon upright would be illusions, veils, like not being able to see something very clearly. But in reverse, it is masks are being removed. Like you're able to see things in a more clear way. Something's being exposed, something's being revealed. Can I get one more for Cat, please? And then we got blossoming abundance, number 3, which is associated with the mind, body, soul. I see this as you removing some layers of lack. Removing some old mindsets, thinking that you can't, or that you're not good enough, or that you're not worthy. It's that kind of energy. And then you got a woman holding a coin. You've got some big money coming your way, girl. Some energy too. When coins don't have to be necessarily money, although in your case I do think it is money, but it's also energy, right? Life force energy, healing. All right, Ashley. Okay, that's so rude. Everybody knows you're a scammer. Just stop. Okay. Thank you for the hand hearts. You guys are amazing. All right, Ash. We got strategy and patience. It's time to look at details, look at priorities. I'm hearing you may want to open up your goals a little bit. I feel like there's something, or I don't know if I'm sure you probably have your goals written down. Maybe you want to revisit them and open them up a bit. I mean, can you make space to allow for Spirit to bring you more than what you asked? Right? I feel like there could be something in there that's limiting. You know what I mean? And the patience, it's all in divine timing, love. It's coming. Everything that you are putting effort into, everything that you're planning right now, it is coming, okay? So on the bottom, you've got cornucopia. It's definitely coming. Just make sure that you're spending enough time on your priorities, spending enough time in your goals, in taking action. You know, you can look at your big goal and then reverse engineer it. What steps do I need to take to get there? It's that sort of energy as well, but it's coming. It's coming. Make sure that you're putting enough focus onto it, okay? Let's see. Thank you for all the gifts. All right, Deanna. Card for Deanna, please. We got door to personal healing and happiness and caring connections. I feel like you need a spirit animal. There could be some new relationships forming at this time, or you could like meet somebody that could be very significant in your life, or it could be like an increase in your current relationship, something that like levels up, something that heals. Yeah, I see this as like you inviting more peace into your life, which is also affecting your relationships, and or it could be calling in a new ideal relationship, like I was picking up on earlier for the collective. Many are calling in this. And it doesn't have to be like romantic necessarily. It could just be like really good friendships. It's just connections in general. You could be actually meeting somebody that works with healing that could really help you on your spiritual path as well. And I feel like the collective reading probably really resonated with you. We got the starfish and the hawk. So again, your ability to see things from this perspective and the wide perspective as a whole. And it's also about releasing any superficial energies, anything that's just not you anymore. You know what I mean? It's an old version of you, and it's a stepping away from that, seeing things in a more clear way, really tapping into your intuition. Like I said, there's gifts that are really coming in at this time in increasing quantities. I feel like I know I'm definitely recognizing it in my own path, and I'm seeing it in many others as well, where these beautiful gifts are really being activated. And it's also this healing energy that keeps being emphasized, Deanna. So make sure that you're taking the steps that you need to really look into your own healing, okay? There could be like some new modalities or something that you learn that inspires you, with the firefly on the bottom and then the cosmic egg under that. It's like there's a completion here. There's something here that's coming in. I feel like a gift that's coming in that's going to really activate you. I'm even picking up like life purpose type energy, or something that maybe I don't know if you've been working on healing certain aspects, but there's something that if you get it and it works, it's like that flash where that final puzzle piece like lands and it's completion. All right, who is next? If anybody else on, let's see. Why? Okay, if you wanted a card on Facebook, just ask again, please. Samantha. Go ahead and take a deep breath for me, Samantha. I'm on Facebook and TikTok at the same time, if that's what you're confused about. Maybe not, but Samantha, you have the snake with the starfish also. So again, it's so amazing how the collective energy is just so on point. But it's, again, releasing. You could be lifting something from your life at this time. Let me get a couple more cards here. The snake is like Kundalini energy. It's energy of growth and wisdom. The Kundalini is said to be kind of like this snake, a snake of energy that sits at the bottom of your spine. And then when you begin to awaken spiritually, or you begin to activate it through like breath work, then this like ancient wisdom kind of creeps up and it clicks. Like it's that sort of activating energy that's coming forward, or there's an opportunity for it at this time. But it is, there is something here that maybe needs some communication, or you need to like stand your ground around something. You could be getting an offer from someone. Just make sure that you're setting your boundaries. Make sure that you are showing people how to treat you. Okay. Okay. All right, Jessica. She said, I'm in trauma therapy and work on someone with mindfulness. Nice. Good. Yeah, I think there's a lot of clarity that's coming. I forgot whose name I just called. Damn it. Jessica. All right, Jessica. Again, if anybody over here wants a card, let me know. Go ahead and take that breath for me, Jessica. There's a lot of anxiety coming in. It's almost like this forgetfulness, or like there's so much going on. It's like hard to focus in one direction. That's what I'm picking up, Jessica. It's so you got the bat energy. The bat is about letting go of something. It's in the darkness that things come to light. I don't know why it's coming through like that, but there's something that leads to a rebirth. There's something, I feel it says maybe shadow work, a need to really go within. Yeah, I really need to find some balance in your life. Meditation's coming through really, really strong for you, Jessica. Make sure there also could be something in your solar plexus. Maybe you want to do like a, what's up, Frank? A solar plexus meditation where you're, just tapping into, it's just above your navel. It's your center of power. It's literally your power, your purpose energy. Yeah, I feel this as there's an opportunity here for some major healing, but you have to be the one to activate it. Okay, so I would start with self-care. Make sure that you're taking time each day, even if it's just a few minutes. Or I like to do like self-care Saturdays where I make sure I do something nice for myself. And meditation keeps coming out for you. There could be some shadow work that needs to be worked through here, okay? But you also got the Blossoming Abundance card, so I do feel like something that you've been hoping for is coming your way. I would focus on that, right? Focus on the wishful thinking or the possibilities, what could be, instead of focusing on the past or on any conflicts or trauma or any of that type of shit. All right, Kim, thank you for the roses. Go ahead and take a breath for me, Kim. I'm picking up on fairy energy. There could be something like tricky, trickster energy. I see this as a new path for you. You got the angel in love in reverse and deceit on the bottom, so there could have been some troubles in paradise, or there's a disconnect in the heart space here. But I do feel like you're seeing things in a new way. This is a new journey for you. Like, I feel like things had to play out so that you could heal. Yeah, I just see this as like an opportunity to heal the heart space from some kind of past hurt, something in the past that it could have been a loss, or it's something that was really hurtful of the heart space, damaging to the heart space. And now is where you find your strength. Okay, now is when there's an opportunity for you to find some strength in this. With the strength card on the bottom, there could be something in the 8-8 portal, or even the summer solstice energy that really allows you to see things in a more clear way. And yeah, just make sure that you're taking time also to go within and release the old stories. That's like the main theme here for everybody. It seems like it's releasing, things or ways of being, ways of doing shit that just wasn't working. It's not helpful anymore. Maybe in the past it was, and now remember that what energy you put out, you get back. I feel this as there was an imbalance of energy here. Somebody wasn't open, or somebody wasn't very giving. Make sure that you're just really paying attention to your intuition and moving towards this healing. This is a new journey for you. Again, I just keep getting it like it had to happen. It had to take place this way so that you could become who you're becoming. Hopefully that made sense. All right. What's up, Sharon? Hey, Christina. I am doing some free card pulls. So whoever else wanted one, let me know. Let me know. Jeannie. If I'm saying that right. Jima. I know you're asking about your taxes, but I always allow people to state their questions, but when I'm doing free readings, I'm really pulling for what cards or what messages Spirit really needs you to hear at this time. And there's something here, Jima, around a broken heart, around healing a broken heart. And I think this could have to do or go hand in hand with your financial constraints at this time. They're talking about loving and allowing yourself to love and be loved. And yeah, because I feel like those two things go hand in hand for you. It's like There's something in that, you know, our body works in funny ways, and we manifest in funny ways. It's all energy, it's all vibration. And having a broken heart can absolutely, there could have been something in that that made you feel like less than, or like maybe somebody took your money, or whatever the case may be. There's something in there that goes hand in hand with this hurt, this grief of the heart, and your financial constraints. So if I were you, I would focus on some heart healing meditations, maybe even some inner child healing is what I'm hearing. This could actually go back quite a way. I do feel like once there's something in this for you that once that part of your heart heals, I feel like doors are really going to open for you financially. We've got women holding a coin on the bottom. Remember that what you focus on expands. So let's focus on having enough, on being grateful, on all of the blessings that you do have, and maybe even like a gratitude journal. When we focus on things that we're grateful for, the universe gives us more shit to be grateful for. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sharon. I love you. Let me know if you want a card, Sharon. All right, Frank. Thank you for putting all those beautiful hearts on the screen, and for all of you that have been gifting. I definitely appreciate it. Frank. There's some doors opening for you. Ooh, you got some powerful cards here, Frank. The first one is number 34, breaking down to a 7, which I don't know if you have been watching since the beginning, but tomorrow is Summer Solstice. It's a 7-day numerologically. We're also in a 7-year. The 7 is related to like spirituality and to the intellect, to your analyzing, your willpower, your logic, and the door to healing and personal happiness. I just feel like there's some happiness coming your way. Like there's a door opening or some kind of opportunity that's going to really allow you to feel like you're in your power. I feel like in the past, maybe you were dealing with relationships or certain situations where you kind of felt out of your power. But now you're in this new energy where like you're in your lion energy. You're literally, and Venus and Mars are both in Leo, which is strengthening relationships. It's bringing about new relationships, as well as abundance. And you got a woman holding a coin. So you could come across somebody or form a new relationship with somebody that could help you financially, or it could be like a partnership, or just somebody that's like on their shit, a woman that's like on their shit, you know what I mean? Like not dealing with like hood rats, and you know, we're dealing with like somebody that's on their shit, that's on their A game, and that's definitely a potential coming your way. The Angel of Strength is such a powerful card. To me, it's number 50, which breaks down to a 5, which is change. So I see this as new positive change, and I feel like you probably learned from your experiences, and now it's that energy we were talking about in the collective where like you know what you don't want, and so therefore, you know, you have a better idea of what you do want. And I also feel like you have done a lot of healing in your own personal journey, and this is allowing you to call in more like-minded or like energy individuals. All right, Sharon. I'm also picking up on the fairies for you, Sharon. I don't know if you work with like the elementals, or I don't know, I feel like there's just information coming in. I don't know why they're coming through for you. Let me see. We've got number 2. 2 speaks of the polarities. And in this deck, it is journey. So, and it looks like she's crossing a bridge, and she's being lit up. It looks like there's like all these kind of lights that are around her or with her, or like her life force energy is like growing as she crosses over this bridge. So this could be a new path in your life that really allows you to like increase your spark. It's like a soul-driven, like divinely guided path for you. I'm hearing the universe is conspiring in your favor. I'm hearing watch for these signs. There could be an investment that is worthwhile. Just be cautious of being overworked, Sharon. Make sure that, you know, if you can litigate some work out, that's not the word, mitigate, I don't know, like hand out some work, you know, if you could maybe find others, especially if, because I don't know, I think you're starting your own business. I think I remember that, or you have your own business. Yeah, just watch it being worked out, overworked, you know, make sure that you're taking time for self-care and to tend to your light. But I do see this as something growing, and it's more long-term, but it's definitely worthwhile. If you're feeling stressed or overworked, make sure that you're just coming back into your body, into your inner energy. Tap into that light force. It's a new journey for you. It's exciting, and there's lots of lights that I notice in this card that I never really noticed in the past. I feel it like signs, like from the universe, like synchronicities, or like lights being shown in certain areas that show you like clues or keys, like come this way. So pay attention to your intuition. All right, Amber. Thank you guys for liking, sharing. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you're following me. Also, there's a link in my bio to my YouTube channel where I post daily energy updates as well as monthly by either the element or the zodiac sign. I also have some group meditations on there, some hypnosis stuff. So make sure you check it out. All right. We've got the thinking man with a woman holding a heart. This could be an air sign man. It doesn't have to be. Could be a water sign. Again, doesn't have to be female. There's somebody thinking about you or wanting a space in your presence. I don't know why it's coming out like that. I feel like they see you, Amber, and let's see. Yeah, I just think that you're really attractive at this time. Like, you're being seen, and there could be opportunities for love that come in for you. Make sure that you're using your better judgment and expecting, calling in, using your energies to call in, the one you want. There's also something in here around being inspired. So this definitely could be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be like somebody with an idea, like a teacher or somebody that shows you a way. I feel like you're also manifesting very high right now, so just be very cautious with your words. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the sun. Do I have any moderators in here? I must not. Oh my God. Why? All right. All right, Haley. Go ahead and take a deep breath for me, Haley. The Nine of Wands talks about like standing your ground, or like standing up for yourself, or like creating boundaries, making sure that you are, you know, standing 10 toes down and showing people how to treat you. And the Four of Swords talks about coming back into your center, not allowing your emotions to get the best of you at this time. You do have support here. Make sure that if you're needing support that you're asking, even if it's from spirit, there's opportunities that are coming in for you, opportunities for stability, but make sure that you're focused on the opportunities and not on the worst case scenario, or on the worries, or on the could-haves or should-haves, or any shit that's out of your control. Yeah, I see this as an opportunity for you to really step into your power and move forward. But there's also an opportunity here for you to backtrack. If you remember, your manifestations are really high, right? Your words are creating your reality. So if you focus too much on the shit that you don't want, you're going to call in more of that shit that you don't want inadvertently, without meaning to. The universe cannot differentiate between what you want and what you don't want. It only gives you what you focus on, especially if there is a lot of emotion with it. All right. Sweta. Hello, Natalia. Sweta. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I do in-depth private readings for $35. Message me if you'd like to set that up, okay? I do one question general readings. Right now I'm just pulling a couple cards for you guys though, so if you want a card, I'm not going to stick around too much longer, but I'll be glad to pull one for you. If you'd like an in-depth reading, just message me, okay? Sweta. Let's see. Oof. There's somebody you gotta leave alone or move on from. There's some kind of, maybe someone or maybe a circumstance, a situation that you're pulling your energy back from, or needing to, or you're feeling intuitively guided to, for sure. I would follow that, because it's going to lead you to success. It's going to lead you to victory, perhaps even to a new relationship. Make sure that you're paying attention to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to go in a certain direction, listen to it. Yeah, we got the King of Water in reverse. There's some sneaky energy around you. I don't like it at all. It's a very uncompassionate, maybe even narcissistic type energy. Somebody that's not understanding. It's not even trying to hear you. It's not trustworthy. And it's time to move away from this energy. And when you do, you are going to receive the success that you desire, that you deserve. Okay, listen to your intuition at this time, Sweta, okay? You could be like reminiscing on with this person, like what times when it was good and their good qualities, but I don't think they outweigh the bad qualities. I'm just being real, okay? Because the Six of Swords with the Eight of Cups, this is like, get the hell out of there. It's like escape. It's maybe even abusive type shit. There's something here that you need to leave behind, whether it's a person or a place or a situation. Thank you for the roses. Leave it behind. It's time to withdraw your energy and listen to your intuition, because you have success and unification coming. Okay. I got rid of that and things are coming my way. I love it. Same. Thank you for the follow. Helena. Go ahead and take that breath for me, Helena. First card out, you got the High Priestess. This is, I don't know if you were watching from the beginning. I think you just came in. I'm going to, shit, how long have I been on here? I got to end it pretty soon, you guys, so that I'll be able to download it from my YouTube. But we were talking about the collective energy and how there's this beautiful illumination coming for the collective, especially for those that have been like on the path and been inviting it in, calling on these activations, right? This wisdom, it's like innate wisdom, it's energy of all that is. It's a remembrance. You could be like learning something new that's going to be really beneficial, or and then we got the Six of Swords. This is again that energy of escape or leaving something behind in a hurry. Then we got a King of Swords, could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but after him came out the Devil. There's it could be an obsession around someone, or just somebody that's it's a movement on from them, I think. And it's like a death process almost. It's a grieving and a letting them go. I feel like this needs to be done like on an energetic layer, because I do feel like there was a connection here that was very strong. And then after this comes growth. It comes you stepping into your power, and it comes opportunities for growth, for advancement, for healing is what I'm hearing. The Five of Cups, just remember with the Five of Cups, you know, yeah, she's getting rid of this, but she has this big bowl behind her of beautiful things to be grateful for. So call your energy back to that. Come back into your energy. If you start, you know, thinking about whoever this is, I don't know if you've already left or you're in the process of leaving, but put it in the past, because you have this beautiful energy that is full of healing and of growth. Okay, you're planting the seeds now, and it's coming. The universe hears you. Okay, you have this beautiful download of information that's coming. Make sure that you're listening to it. What up, Kirk? I'm well. I'm loving these beautiful energies. All right. You could get your power back. Yep, take it back. Stop letting people, places, things, and ideas to run the show. Thank you for all the beautiful gifts. Hello, Emily. Hey, Nicole. All right. I'll pull for one more person, and then I'm gonna get off of here. All right, Emily. Go ahead and take a deep breath for me. If you'd like to book a private reading, please message me. Emily, there's time to make a decision. Yeah, there's something here. The Two of Swords wanted to come out. I think it has to do with a romantic opportunity. The Seven of Cups in reverse. It's like you're not sure, or you're not trying to decide. I feel like there is some information that's going to be coming in that's going to bring you some clarity. There also is this sense of needing to stay emotionally balanced, like not allow. It's like this kind of wall where it's like I don't want to allow my shit to get unbalanced. Like I don't want to give away my heart and then, you know, have my heart broke. I don't know. There's this need. I think it's a protective layer, honestly. There's like something about your energy. I do feel like there's somebody that's interested in you, but there's some kind of wishy-washy energy, whether it's with you or him. I think that's going to come down, though. I think that you got the Two of Cups out here with the Three of Cups. There's going to be some communication. And yeah, I would say, yeah, he does. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here so I can download the video. What up, Frankie? Thank you guys for all the gifts and for hanging out and for following all the things. All right, love you guys.